Jesus really is so funny. I know I say that all the time, but I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. Hi, my name's Dakota Lee. If you're new here, I have a gift to see in the spirit, and God's been letting me visit heaven since I was 12 years old. Jesus is absolutely a huge part of who I see almost on a daily basis. I once asked him, "How tall are you?" And the only way I could figure it out is because when I was a teenager, I was standing in the kitchen. My brother was in the kitchen grabbing like a midnight snack. We both were there. We ate a lot of midnight snacks. But anyways, I opened my spiritual eyes and Jesus was right there. And I noticed, wow, Jesus is actually slightly shorter than my brother. And at the time, my brother was like 5'7" or 5'8". And so this means that Jesus is about 5'6" or 5'7", but I think closer to the 5'6" side. So anyway, he may have been tall for people in his own time, but I don't know, medium to, I feel almost bad saying short. There's nothing wrong with being short, but anyways, Jesus, this is actually the joke, is there's nothing wrong with being short, because a couple days ago, I almost had the same situation. I opened my spiritual eyes, but this time it was my husband that was in the kitchen. And I noted how much taller, my husband's 6 foot, and so I noted how much taller my husband was than Jesus. And Jesus knew that thought was happening for me. And all of a sudden he stood on his tiptoes and he did this. And then he looked at me and he had just the cutest twinkle in his eye. And I just burst out laughing because he knows, he doesn't care that he's shorter than my husband, but he makes a joke out of it, like he's trying to be taller. It just made me laugh so hard. It was really cute, but that's an example of his humor.